Your school website is a great way to get a lot of information out to the public with new posts or updating information on your pages, and frequently we want to make things more visual by including images. And many of those images might include text, they might even be a full infographic. The problem is that some people with visual disabilities are going to have a real hard time reading any of that information. So, those people are going to use what's called a screen reader, some special software that is able to read all the text on your website and read aloud to them. So, when it comes across images, what it requires is something called alternative text. That alternative text is something that you can add when you upload your images. It's not something that the software is able to just scan from your images and add in there automatically. So, this is an extra step for you. What you're going to do, I've already come and said new post, so you've got your new post ready to go here. I'm going to go ahead and say add media, and I'm going to upload a new image I've got sitting on my desktop here. So this is one I was working on earlier for some other videos, but I'll use it for now in this example. So as that is getting uploaded, I can see over here I have a spot for alt text. And I know right away this is a graphic relating to mobile apps. So I'm just going to write that in there, mobile apps. But there's obviously some more text there as well that I can't quite see when I've initially uploaded this. Now, if I don't know what that text is, I'm going to have to take a look. Clicking it doesn't do anything here on screen except deselect it. So what I'm going to do is come over to the side here and choose Edit Image. This is something you can do with any image, really, if you need to crop it or resize it or do other edits. I'm going to pull it up just simply so I can see the whole image here. It says Mobile Apps. Choose the apps you want to launch by default. Okay, great. So I'm going to come and I'm going to say back, click into here, and add that. Apps you want to launch by default. So that way, with all that text in there, even though it can't all be seen at once, that's okay. It just means that the users whose screen reader comes across this image is going to use that text and read the whole thing to them. So they're going to know exactly what this says. I'm going to go ahead and insert that into my post. And that image is going to appear, there we go, in my post for me. Alright, so that's one way I can add that alternative text right into there. Another thing I might want to do, though, is after the fact, when I realize I've got things already in my media library that I need to add some alternative text to. So what I'm going to do is come right to the media option here, click on that. I'm going to leave this post since I'm not actually posting that anywhere. And when my media library pops up here, I'm going to be able to choose these images and add alt text to them. So if I hadn't put it on there previously, I can do that. Now, right now, I see both images and PDF files. So what I'm going to do, just to limit this, is come to the All Media Items, choose Images, and that way it's going to filter down just to the images for me. I can click on that one. It's going to pop right up, and I see here, there's my alternative text. So the nice thing is if I use this image again and again across different posts or pages, that alternative text is already in there. So if I'm reusing old images like Valentine's Day or Terry Fox, that information's all there as well. Up here in the corner, though, I'm going to hit that little arrow and go to the next image. And I can see this one already has some alternative text in it. So I can go to the next. Oh, there's one, take the survey. So that's probably being used as a button on the site somewhere. And I want to add that text in there. Take the survey, so that those users know what that button is actually trying to tell me. Go to the next one. And again here, no alternative text, so I'm going to throw that in there. TLDSB 2020, 2021, school. There we go. Calendar. Survey. Perfect. Oh, and I'll even add a little comma. Submit, so that I get all of the information in there. Use my spell check to make sure I'm doing it correctly. And now that'll be in there for those screen readers. So I won't keep going through that. I can hit the little X. That's all being saved as I go. And that way, as I say, when those people come across this information and they're trying to see what's on your website, they'll be able to hear all of the text that's in your post. But now, thanks to that alternative text, they're going to be able to actually hear the words that are part of that graphic.